Hello, my dear friends. I am Mukesh Tulwani, Assistant Professor in MLV Textile and Engineering College. Welcome to the second lecture of special type of casting. In last video lecture, I have discussed about the slush casting, and today I am going to discuss about the investment casting. Why investment casting used for the application used in the application in various mechanical parts. After arriving the gas turbine and latest mechanical equipment, the requirement of the complex accurate parts from the was difficult to machine has extremely increased. To cater above needs, new process is developed which is known as investment casting. We use the investment casting process by making the product of very difficult to manufacture, very difficult, they are very complex structure. With the help of investment casting, we can make the product of a very complex structure. In this process, the following steps are followed to cast the compound. First, create the wax pattern in sufficient number of extremely same size and shape. We have to, this is a wax pattern, we have to make the wax pattern like this of different number of wax pattern we have to make, and but the size and shape of all the wax pattern should be same. Now assemble these wax pattern radially along with the common central runner. We can say it stem. We have to assemble this wax pattern like this. We radially we have to assemble these wax pattern, number of wax pattern with the help of runner. We can say also stem. This is a runner and this is the wax pattern which is assembled radially. Now dip this completely assembly in the box containing fine ceramic based slurry. Now we have to put this complete assembly in the oven, and in this oven we have to put the fine ceramics based slurry in the oven, so that this fine slurry, ceramic based slurry can diffuse in the wax pattern and make the layer like this. This is a assembly, and this layer is ceramic based slurry. Remove it and then coat it with the refractory powder to make the coating of 5 to 10 mm over the complete assembly. When the coating is completed, set and dried, to put this complete assembly in an oven to melt the wax pattern and drain it through the already drilled hole. Now we have to coat the refractory powder. हम पाउडर को छिड़कते हैं. पाउडर को जैसे ही छिड़कते हैं तो जो हमारी जो लेयर, जो सिरेमिक बेस्ड लेयर है, उसमें जो पाउडर है वो पेस्ट हो जाता है, वहां पे डिफ्यूज हो जाता है. जैसे कि वहां पे एक अलग ही लेयर बन जाती है. जो लेयर हो जाती है वो लेयर होती है 5 से 10 mm की लेयर बन जाती है. जैसे ही वो लेयर कंप्लीट लेयर के साथ उसको हम पुट करते हैं ओवन में जैसे ही पुट करेंगे तो जो वैक्स पैटर्न है वो वैक्स पैटर्न मेल्ट हो जाएगा और वो निकल जाएगा एक रास्ते से जहां पे हमने उसमें ड्रिल किया हुआ है. उस रास्ते से वैक्स पैटर्न वो मेल्ट होके निकल जाता है। और उसके बाद हमारे पास जो हमें जो मोल्ड मिलता है वो सिरेमिक बेस्ड स्लरी का मोल्ड मिलता है। Practically 100% of wax recovery is possible, even if some wax is still locked in it. Further heat treatment is given to assembly at 100 degrees Celsius in an oven. This next heating process results into the vaporization of all residual wax. This heating is also called harden off or biscuit also. अगर पूरी कंप्लीट वैक्स पैटर्न अगर वो कंप्लीटली रिकवरी नहीं मेल्ट नहीं होता है तो फिर से हम उसको असेंबली को ओवन में फिट करते हैं एट 100 डिग्री सेल्सियस। 100 डिग्री सेल्सियस में उसको रखा जाता है जैसे कि वो फर्दर मेल्ट हो सके। जैसे ही मेल्ट होता है तो वो वैक्स का वेपोराइजेशन हो जाता है और वो कंप्लीट वैक्स निकल जाता है फ्रॉम द सिरेमिक बेस्ड स्लरी। जैसे ही पूरा वैक्स पैटर्न कंप्लीट रिमूव हो जाता है तो हमें एक प्रोडक्ट मिलता है। वो प्रोडक्ट होता है वो एक्चुअली में मोल्ड होता है फॉर प्रिपेयरिंग द प्रोडक्ट विद द हेल्प ऑफ इन्वेस्टमेंट कास्टिंग। नाउ द कंप्लीट असेंबली इज रिमूव्ड फ्रॉम द ओवन एंड मोल्टन मेटल इज poured inside it. After solidification of metal, the casted tree is knocked off to retrieve the individual component. Finally, each component is cut from this tree. Now the complete assembly is removed from the oven and now after getting the mold, we have to pour the molten metal in the mold. Tree-like structure of the mold. Then after the solidification, we get one tree like this. And then these trees are of the metal trees. We have to these are the individual parts. These are the individual parts of the product. We have to cut all the solidified part to get individual components from the cavity. In this process, the pattern can be used once. Here in this process, the pattern which we make, a radial tree we make with the help of wax, that pattern is melted. Therefore, we can use the pattern at once. There is no process of removal of the pattern from the cavity. That is no need of allowance. Here we have not removed the pattern. We melt the pattern for making the mold or cavity. So there is no need of any allowance. Therefore, we get the product of which is very accurate and tolerance. We don't have to take any tolerance for making these type of part. And we get the product of very complex shape. And also if we don't have to use any allowance, then we get the product of very accurate type. If the mercury is used as a pattern material, the process is known as mercast, and it is done below 0 degrees Celsius. If we use the mercury as a pattern material, then we have to do this process, investment type of casting process at 0 degrees Celsius, below 0 degrees Celsius. What are the merits of this investment type of casting? Very high accuracy and tolerance are possible in small and complex component, as I discussed with you. As there is no involvement of the pattern removal, there is no significance of draft and wrapping allowance, hence there is no further machining process. Here there is no removal of the pattern. The pattern is melted off, therefore we get the product of no allowance. If we give and don't give the allowance to the pattern, then machining is not required for finishing the product. The component obtained from this casting is ready to use due to the very high surface finish and perfect dimension. We get the perfect dimension and high surface finish with the help of this process. And what are the demerits? The demerit is the only demerit is we have the limitation of making the making the casting of 10 kg only. This is an expensive product process, so we have to use this process for mass production. What are the application? We use jewelry can be found with the help of investment casting. Surgical instrument can be found with the help of investment casting. Vanes and blade of the gas turbine, locks, camera, valve bodies, impeller of turbochargers, and artificial human body component we can make with the help of investment casting. I am sharing one video of the investment casting. Let's have a look.
Touched by your investment casting.